Pulling out roots here. We've had a great many roots we have to pull out in this bed, and I was just thinking about life and godliness. Look at these roots here. Just down in the soil. Sometimes we let things in our lives that past pains and hurts. Maybe people have done us wrong or something, and maybe we have a legitimate excuse to be angry and bitter. But it does nothing but rot us, just like this wood here is rotten. It just rots us out from the inside out. And just as it takes a whole lot of work to try to get these roots out, it take a lot of work to get bitterness out of our lives. And it's not always a fast job. Sometimes it takes very long, slow work. Consistent work to get bitterness out of our lives. But it's not a job that we can do by ourselves, because we don't have the power to really conquer such things. We gotta get help. Such is the power of God. So here we are at Greenhorn Gardening, philosophizing and working the new beds for the season, and just had some more work in the garden, the more I end up philosophizing and thinking about life. And so that's one. We've all had bitterness. I've had mine. I know you probably have yours as well. But thanks to the power of God through Christ, we can overcome all these kinds of things. Can't do it on our own. Help of other people. Somebody had to build this tool for me to be able to get this bitterness out. So that person has had a part in, in preparing this garden. Just like in your life, there's someone else that has probably had to get training to help you overcome the things that you have that you're challenged with. Well, anyway, I didn't want to waste too much of your time today, but food for thought, food for life. Damon at Greenhorn Gardening, folks. I will see you later. I mentioned something about power. You think about the power it's taken me to do this. By and large, the power source that allows me to do what I'm doing is the sun. That big raging ball of fire there in the sky burns billions of gallons of hydrogen per second. It's a power source that powers the entire solar system. There's no way that any of us could generate that much power. And yet we're dealing with spiritual matters like bitterness. And we have to have a power source that's even greater than that, because we're talking about spiritual things and not just earthly things. You know, it's like, I mean, could you imagine planting a garden without the sun? I mean, what's the point? It's not going to work. And so, well, there you go. Enough philosophizing for the day.